Ever wondered what tools the top game developers use? No, not hammers and screwdrivers, we're talking software here. Now, if you've ever been intrigued by the magical world of game development, you'll know that the right tools can make all the difference. They're the silent heroes, the invisible hands that shape our favorite virtual playgrounds. From designing the most intricate landscapes to animating the quirkiest characters, these tools are the unsung champions of the gaming world. In today's digital journey, we're going to count down from 10 to 1, revealing the top game development tools that every developer should know about. Whether you're an industry veteran or a bright-eyed newbie, this list promises to shed some light on the tools that are shaping the games of tomorrow. So whether you're a fan of indie gems or AAA blockbusters, there's something for everyone to learn. So buckle up as we dive into the mysterious world of game development tools. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Git, the time travel device for developers. Imagine you're crafting a masterpiece of a game, and suddenly you accidentally delete a chunk of code. Panic sets in. But wait, you've been using Git, the guardian angel of coders. With a few commands, you can rewind time and restore your work. It's like having a save game feature for your code. Git is essentially a version control system. It's like a massive library that keeps a record of every change made in your game's development, allowing you to manage different versions with ease. Made a mistake? No worries. Git lets you revert back to a previous state faster than you can say bug fix. So whether you're working solo or collaborating with a team, Git is an essential tool. It's like a magic wand that undoes your oopsies and keeps your game development sailing smooth. So remember, with Git, you're not just coding, you're time traveling. Sliding into number 9, we have Unity. It's not just a virtue, it's a game engine. Unity is the Swiss Army knife of game development tools. It's versatile, adaptable, and ready to tackle any game development project you throw its way. From the smallest indie projects to the most ambitious AAA titles, Unity has got your back. This powerhouse of a tool is renowned for its ease of use. With Unity, you don't need to be a coding wizard to create a game. You can focus on bringing your vision to life while Unity handles the technical stuff. You might say it's a unifying force in the game development world. Pretty neat, huh? Unity offers a one-stop shop solution for game developers, providing everything you need to design, build, and launch your game. It's like a game development grocery store, but without the long checkout lines. Unity, making game development a unifying experience since 2005. At number 8, we have Blender, and no, it's not for making smoothies. Let's dive headfirst into the world of 3D modeling and animation. Blender is your go-to tool for creating immersive, lifelike game characters and environments. It's like having a digital clay you can mold to your heart's content. Except instead of a sculptor's wheel, you're using a computer mouse. Imagine having a kitchen blender where you toss in a dash of polygons, a sprinkle of vertices, and a dollop of textures. You press the blend button, and voila! Out comes a stunning 3D creature or a sprawling game environment. Except in this case, you're not just randomly tossing in ingredients. Instead, with Blender's intuitive interface and robust tools, you're meticulously crafting each element, blending them together to create your gaming masterpiece. It's a blend of creativity, technical skill, and pure imagination. With Blender, you're not just a developer, you're a digital sculptor. Coming in at number 7, we have Unreal Engine, making reality feel inadequate since 1998. Now, Unreal Engine is quite the powerhouse, isn't it? It's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger of game development tools, flexing its muscle with high-fidelity visuals, immersive experiences, and interactive storytelling capabilities that could make even Spielberg blush. What's that? You're going for a walk in the park? Well, guess what? Unreal Engine just created an entire universe while you were tying your shoelaces. And let's not even get started on the physics. They're so accurate, I bet Newton would be taking notes. But what's truly unreal about Unreal Engine is its ability to make us question reality itself. You might find yourself walking down the street, looking at the trees and thinking, the texture resolution on these leaves could be higher. Now that's what we call an immersive experience. Unreal Engine, because who needs reality when you have games? At number 6, we have Photoshop, the digital plastic surgeon of the gaming world. Now don't get me wrong, I'm not saying your game characters need a nip and tuck, but let's be honest, there's always room for improvement. Photoshop, a tool we've all heard of. But what does it really do for game development? Well, it's like the master artist behind the scenes, adding those final touches, smoothing out rough edges, and yes, even applying a little digital makeup. It's the tool that gives your game elements the glow up they deserve. Think of a game character. Got one in mind? Good. Now imagine them with sharper features, more vibrant colors, and textures so realistic, you'd swear you could touch them. That's the magic of Photoshop. It's like a personal stylist for your game, ensuring everything looks top-notch and ready for the spotlight. Photoshop, making game characters look good since 1988. Crashing into number 5, we have Visual Studio, the Swiss Army knife of coding. Picture this. You're out in the wild coding wilderness, and you need a tool to hack through the dense jungle of code. That's where Visual Studio comes in. It's like that trusty Swiss Army knife you always wished you had, but for coding. Need to debug? There's a tool for that. Want to refactor your code? There's a tool for that too. Oh, and let's not forget about testing, version control, and even deployment. You name it, Visual Studio has got it covered. It's like a magic box of coding goodies, a veritable coding cornucopia, if you will. And the best part? It's all in one place. No more rummaging around in your backpack for that elusive tool. So, whether you're a seasoned code warrior or a newbie on your first coding adventure, Visual Studio is the buddy you want by your side. Visual Studio, the one-stop shop for all your coding needs. At number 4, we have Maya, the digital Michelangelo of game development. If you've ever dreamt of sculpting 3D models like a pro, then Maya is your go-to tool. This powerhouse of a program is a favorite among game developers for its comprehensive suite of 3D modeling, animation, and rendering tools. It's like having a digital art studio right at your fingertips. Now I know what you're thinking, but I'm a developer, not an artist. Well, fear not, because Maya is here to turn you into a veritable digital artist. With its user-friendly interface and extensive online tutorials, you'll be crafting stunning 3D models faster than you can say Polygon. And trust me, there's nothing quite like the thrill of seeing your own 3D creation come to life on screen. It's like you're playing God with pixels instead of clay. So grab your digital chisel and prepare to dive into the world of 3D modeling with Maya. Maya, turning code monkeys into digital Da Vincis. Landing at number 3, we have Substance Painter, the Picasso of texture painting. Just as Picasso revolutionized the art world, Substance Painter is transforming the way we add detail and realism to our game characters and environments. Imagine if Picasso had a digital canvas that could paint texture, gloss, metallics, and more, all in real time. Well, that's Substance Painter for you. This software is like having a virtual painting studio at your fingertips, allowing you to create intricate textures that make your game assets spring to life. And the best part? You don't need to be a Picasso to use it. With a user-friendly interface and an array of powerful tools, you can start creating your own digital masterpieces in no time. So, whether you're sprucing up a gnarly dragon or adding the finishing touches to a dystopian cityscape, remember, every pixel is your canvas. Substance Painter, because every polygon deserves to be a masterpiece. At number 2, we have ZBrush, the digital clay of the gaming world. Now, if you've ever wanted to feel like Michelangelo, but without the mess of marble dust or the backache from chiseling stone, ZBrush is your go-to tool. This digital sculpting tool lets you mold, carve, and paint with virtual clay, giving life to your game characters and environments in the most artistic way possible. It's like you're working on a piece of digital marble, only you're swapping the hammer and chisel for a keyboard and mouse, or a stylus if you're really dedicated to the sculptor aesthetic. Imagine, one moment you're a game developer, the next you're a digital sculptor, creating intricate models with a level of detail that would make Renaissance artists green with envy. And the best part? No need to worry about cleaning up clay residues or accidentally knocking over your masterpiece. ZBrush, because who needs clay when you have pixels? And finally, at number 1, we have Godot, and trust us, it's worth the wait. Now brace yourself for a bit of a culture shock. We're not talking about a French play here, but rather a game engine that's as powerful as it is elusive. Godot is a free open-source game engine that has been making waves in the game development world. With a name inspired by Samuel Beckett's Waiting for Godot, this tool certainly has a sense of humor. But don't let that fool you. Behind its playful exterior, Godot boasts a comprehensive set of tools for both 2D and 3D game development, making it a versatile choice for developers of all kinds. And here's the real kicker, it's completely free. That's right, you won't have to shell out a single penny to use this top-tier tool. So for those of you who have been patiently waiting, your wait is over. Godot, proving that good things come to those who wait.